I like to strip my line off using the marker sticks and wrap them out. That's how I strip the line off for spools. Using a bit of tape to hold the line. Now this is a bucket I made up to hold the spooler line for me to start spooling onto my reels nicely. As you can see, the bucket holds the spool really nice and the line lays just perfect coming off. Don't get any twists in my line or anything, and I do like to soak it in water. As you can see, perfect. And there's my first spool done. Line lays perfect, filled up nice. Right, so a few people have asked me about line lay. Now on these emblems, the line lay is pretty damn good anyway, and you'll find that definitely on the premium reels. The line lay is just set perfectly from the manufacturer, but the cheaper reels and some older reels lose their line lay, and the reason being it's set up by shims. Now you can have top heavy or bottom heavy line lay. Now top heavy line lay is when you're spooling up, majority of the line's thickness is at the front of the reel, and obviously for the bottom end it's in the thickness is at the bottom of the spool, and it cones down, or vice versa, cones back, so you have one end thicker and there's no perfect line lay like you see on these reels here. Now what that is, if you take your spool off, you will find your reel has these shims. You take this metal clip off, or push it forward, sorry, and you can see these shims there now. In fact, they're smaller than a mil, going by what I've just felt. You see the shims? So you'd add another shim, then you try your line lay again, and if it will get better, but you've got to work out what shims you've got to add. So for instance, standard on this emblem is 3 Daiwa shims. Now if it's the other way around, where your line's bottom heavy, you obviously remove a shim, and then what that does, it sits the spool slightly off, either up or back. So when you do go to put your line on, it will evenly start spreading, so your spool's not sitting too far forward. If it does, then you'll have line heavy at the back, so you sit it down lower, so you remove a shim. So basically that's how you do your line lay.